We're tracking the case tonight, and a new billboard pleading for old clues years after a father and husband was killed.
Fox Carolina's Shell Ramin is with the family and a senior investigator tracking the 8-year-old case.
As you get off of Highway 26, you'll now see Emery Williams. His family just put up this billboard today to remind people we still don't know who shot and killed him 8 years ago. Senior investigators tell me that a motive is still unclear tonight.
Don't remember the last moments, but remember the life.
Kay Woodward sees the goodbyes, working at John Woodward Funeral Home in Spartanburg.
Professionally, I deal with death every day.
She worked alongside her husband Emery for 10 years, dealing with death.
I see the bullet hole in the side window. The man's laying over in the seat.
But murder is a different story.
He left work and he went to choir practice, which he did every Wednesday.
64-year-old Emery Williams ran on a lot of faith.
We joked around that the church doors didn't open without him being there.
8 years ago, Silver Hill United Methodist is the last door Emery walked through.
He called me on the way home, as he always does.
And this vehicle pulls up beside him as if he's passing Emery's car, and the suspect shoots.
I thought it was a car accident.
Evidence shows just 2 minutes later, the suspects drove back to Emery's wrecked car and shot him 2 more times.
That tells me that they intended to complete the job, that they did not want Emery to survive this attack. That's what it tells me.
For us, we would just, we're wondering why. Why him? What did he do? Was it a mistake?
Questions about Emery's murder stretch from coast to coast.
Before my dad came to Spartanburg, he lived in California for almost 30 years.
April 2nd, 2014. Daddy's girl Dolores says she'll never be the same.
There's still days that I'm, still at a loss from not having my dad in my life.
Kay pulled up just 3 minutes after Emery was shot. His BMW still running.
And I remember touching him, thinking maybe he was just asleep, and there was no movement.
Cold case investigators say they are certain a suspect was driving as a passenger fired off the shots.
We haven't uncovered any secrets that he would have had in his life. He was who he represented himself to be, loving God, loving people.
What's not adding up is why a devout man died at the hands of murderers.
Even in his passing, he's still a living example of what impact you can have on people.
Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office tells me they have 49 open cases, and Emery Williams is one of them. There is now a $10,000 reward for anyone with information. So if you have that information, you need to call the number you see here for the senior investigator. We're in Spartanburg County tonight. I'm Shell Ramin, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.